See a big or miss it and then oh, got up! Well lads, how are you all getting on, and welcome to a new series I'm going to start doing called The Lure Review. Yes, I might have stole this from DB Fishing. I'm very original, aren't I? Anyway, the first lure we're going to do is a new one that came out from Rapala called the Super Shadow Wrap Glide. Originally a lure I was not actually going to get until a certain somebody requested this to me, but we'll get into that now. So the whole idea of this is we normally unbox a lure. In this case, this one's already opened because I've had it a few weeks already. We take it out, try and catch a few fish with it, and then we come back and I'll give a 10 out of 10 rating for all specific things the lure does and see if it's worth the money or not. So my good friend known as Dylan got this lure a while ago and he recommends it to me, and I seen how well it worked for him, so I said look I need to get it for myself. So here we are, I got one for myself. This is the 16 centimeter size, and this lure has a few unique features that make it stand out from other glide baits. Number one, its profile is a bit wider than some other jerk baits I know of or own. It's got quite a soft tail, and it comes with two tails. It comes with a clear one and it comes with this orange one here, which you can interchange with a pin on the side, and you can just pull the tail out and change it. Another feature it has, unlike most hard lures, the hook swivels here actually fully rotate. This basically means if a pike has one hook in his mouth, the lure can basically fully spin, giving you a better chance of not losing the fish, because with just a single swivel and the lure twisting, sometimes they can use the weight of that lure to shake the hook, so that's a very nice feature. And the back one is the same as well. Now I've currently changed the hooks on these are BKKs. They originally had CWC trebles on it, I believe, but that's not all. The last feature is it's got a screw-in weight at the bottom here, if this camera decides to focus, which you can screw out like so, like that. So the weight itself is just a screw on, and it's 10 gram. Now Rapala do packs of these weights in different sizes I think, and this basically allows the lure to be fished shallow, which I've been using, or you can put the weight on it and fish it in a deeper part of a river or a lake, which is very good. So enough of me yapping, I'm going to show you some fishing footage I got with it, and then we will give a review at the end, so enjoy. Now keep in mind on this session, it was me and Josh, and we originally were planning on going for perch all day, but we brought the pike rod with us, just to throw around if the perch fishing wasn't great, and sure enough we only got one perch. So we went pike fishing, and we weren't prepared, as you're going to see. You're set to go. No messing about now. Very easy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. I'm just going to move up a little. What are you doing? Yeah. Go on. Away, man. Yeah, this is all good looking river now. See a big or miss it and then oh, got up! Oh, you did, like, slow down. We would have missed that. Don't matter. You get that out. What a take. Yeah, you did. Every time I say this. Not bad fish. Not bad fish at all. I hammered that. Yeah, I will, yeah, I'll be able to pull him. Oh wow, not fucking bad at all. Just about. I'm definitely out when you get panicking. Hey, you might jump now, watch. Oh, look at the lure in his mouth. Oh, he's not going to fit in that net. Oh, he's not going to fit, lad. He's not going to fit. Here, I'll bring him over. I'll bring him. You have him a bit big. He's not fitting in that net. No, he's not. Oh, what a fucking fish, bro. Watch the hooks. Oh, mind the hooks. Not fucking bad. Fair play to you, lad. You called that. Fish whisperer. Who's the fish whisperer?
I have the scale.
Yeah, we need it. He could be 18 pound, that fish. What happened here? Don't you dare close your mouth. Oh, that is risky, right? Put me in the net first. If he fits in the fucking net, he's not fitting.
You're just resting down there in the puddle with the head.
Yeah. Should have brought a bigger fucking net. I get in the water with this fish. Hold on, let me take my bag off. I want to straighten him out, yeah. He's very long, isn't he, that fish? Well, he's a proper river pike. The one behind it.
Left, right, small.
Is there a tape measure in that?
No, you want to use full pole.
Well, look, that's the end of the net, and it's up to there, so we'll measure that. Well, boys, first fish on that Rapala X Glide, I think it's called. He's roughly. Oh, whoa. Yes, don't go yet. Glide, 95 roughly centimetres. This is a good fish, boys. Stand back a bit.
Now, there you go. What a fish.
Proper long river pike, nice and skinny. And we'll get a photo and we'll put her back. Right, so very happy with that, boys. Very nice
what fish.
A perch and a pike today. Proper river pike.
Yeah.
Nice and long, like. Lake pike will be a lot shorter and fatter, so. Yeah, big old tail on her.
Savage, man.
Not a mark on her.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah, not a mark on her at all.
Even her mouth is clean.
You swear she hasn't spawned, like look at her tail.
There she goes, boys. She's resting on her current.
Well, that is that. What a fish. 15 to 16 pound estimated. We didn't actually get a weight on it. And we measured the net pole. It ended up, I think it was 95 or 96 centimetres. So a very long, skinny river pike, which is how they're meant to look. So that wasn't the only session I got with the lure. I actually got 3 or 4 sessions with it, but that was literally the only fish we got. Now, I've been using other lures as well, and they've been getting nothing either. So clearly, it's just the fishing at the moment. The lure done its job. So let's get into the review. It's quite positive. So my initial reactions of it. It's a very, very easy lure to use. It reminds me a little bit of a Westin swim. You don't need a long jerk to get it to get that side to side action. You can just do little twitches or half winds, which is very handy, and I don't use the weight, and I love the way where if you're coming close to the bank it just suspends. It doesn't sink, it doesn't float too fast or whatever, it just suspends, which is brilliant, and you can twitch it lovely and slow. So initially very happy. Obviously the only fish I got, I didn't miss any or anything, so the swiveling hook's done their job so far. The weight, I did use it once or twice in deeper parts of the rivers, and the weight didn't come loose at all. The one thing that did come loose, there was originally a pin, it's actually on this side, for the tail which went in here. That came out, and this is the problem with having fiddly little things on a fishing lure. Casting a lure and fish whacking it and hitting it off the water, little bits will fall out, and this is why having features on a lure can be tricky, and I think that's why Rapala done a very good job with the weight. But the pin is gone. However, the tail does not look like coming out at all in any way, shape or form, so it's a very solid design. I think it actually clamps into a slot there. So we're going to get into some ratings now. I'm going to rate everything out of 10, like price, action, whatever, and I will give a final conclusion. So we're going to start off with the price. Now, this lure, being Rapala and being a larger bait, it's going to cost more. I think it was 30 quid, I could be wrong now, which is very expensive for a lure. Doesn't matter what you think or what you're using, 30 quid's a lot of money to spend. But obviously a good bit of that you're paying for the brand and obviously the quality. Rapala, you're always going to get quality. 99.9% of the time their lures are flawless, really, so you do pay for what you get. However, it is a lot, so I am going to give, for price, 6 out of 10. Colour selection, I'm actually going to give a 9 out of 10, and the reason being, Rapala obviously do a huge amount of range of colours. I just got the perch colour because it's a colour that always does you well, but they've got a range, so you've got plenty to choose from. Size selection as well is not too bad. You get 2 sizes, this is the larger, I think you get one that's 11 centimetre or 10 centimetre, so a good selection of baits to choose from. Action, I am going to give a solid 9 out of 10. I think it's a very, very good action. The reason it's not a 10 is because sometimes it won't glide on a small twitch, or if you go too hard it'll roll, but this is something you get used to. It is a lure you need to adapt to get to know. It's kind of similar to Westin swim and then going to a buster jerk. It's a bit different. Features and accessories, look, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. The reason being, the swiveling hooks are very good, the weight interchange is very good and solid, but the pin to hold in the tail fell out. Obviously it's not an issue for me, it's just something coming out in the first 2 weeks is never really the best, but as I said, the tail has not come out with me, so far we'll just say an 8. Now in terms of any issues I had with the bait, there was one issue I was getting a good bit, and it happened a bit more than I'd like it to. Front hook kept catching the trace while I was jerking it. Now this didn't happen all the time, but it happened about out of 10 casts, maybe it happened to me once, so it was happening to me a bit. Now I was twitching it a bit quicker than some other people might, that's just because the river was shallow, and this is a problem that happens with a lot of jerkbait / glide baits. You do get caught on the trace more than you would with a shad or a swim bait, so it's a bit of an annoyance, but most of the time it would land and run fine. And the overall rating I'm going to give the Rapala Super Shadow Wrap Glide is an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's a really good glide bait, and look at, if you have the money and you really do think a good glide bait like this will do you, absolutely go for it. It's a very good lure, and I'm definitely going to be using it a lot more, and I can definitely see it getting more big pike, definitely. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the first episode of the lure review, and I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Well lads, if you're ever dropping into Mullingar, make sure to check out Wild Total Outdoors. In here you can get all your lures, rods, reels, fly gear, course gear, and even sea tackle as well. All at great prices and with the best brands available as well. So make sure to check out Wild Total Outdoors and get yourself sorted. And make sure to check out the social media accounts on TikTok and Instagram, showcasing all the new gear coming in each week.